from the first stanza. Okay, he stalks in his vivid stripes. Which figure of speech is there? S sound is getting repeated. Let me know which figure of speech it is. S word is repeated here. S. Very good, alliteration. And again, another figure of speech is there. Just let me know. Poetic device, another poetic device is there. I word is prominent here. I word is prominent. Which figure of speech it is? In his vivid stripes. Vowel, I vowel is getting repeated. Which figure of speech is there? Which poetic device is it? I, अरे माय बेटा, प्रोमिनेंट तो होता है कि जो सबसे ज्यादा सुनाई दे रहा है, लेकिन उसको कौन सा फिगर ऑफ स्पीच बोलते हैं? पोएटिक डिवाइस. विच फिगर ऑफ डिवाइस इट इज? Assonance. Very good. The few steps of his cage on pads of velvet quiet in his quiet rays. In his quiet rays. Again, I sound is prominent here. In his quiet rays. Okay. I sound is prominent here. Assonance. And what is quiet rays? What do you mean by quiet rays? चुपचाप गुस्से में है. Okay. So contrast ideas. Contrasting words have been used here. So what we call it? Which figure of speech? Contrasting ideas have been presented here. Contrasting words, they juxtapose each other. So which figure of speech it is? Which poetic device it is? It is, yesterday I told you. No, it is oxymoron. Which figure of speech it is? Oxy, M-O-R-O-N, O-X-Y, oxymoron. क्या बेटा? Hello? That is why I'm telling you now कि you have to prepare some of the figure of speeches. You have to go through it. Okay, write down somewhere. Oxymoron क्या होता है? O-X-Y-M-O-R-O-N. Okay, कल बताया था कि he is regularly irregular. Okay, you just undo it. Irregular. I-R-R-E-G-U-L-A-R. First stanza, last line. Quiet rage. Okay. तो ऑक्सीमोरन यूज हुआ है वहां पे. तो ऑक्सीमोरन क्या होता है? जैसे मैं बोलूं आपको कि ही इज रेगुलरली इरेगुलर, तो अपोजिट वर्ड्स यहाँ पे आ रहे हैं ना, एक साथ अपोजिट वर्ड आ रहे हैं. रेगुलरली इरेगुलर आ रहे हैं ना? बताइए. तो दिस सच फिगर ऑफ स्पीच इज कॉल्ड what? Oxymoron. Okay. हाँ, very good. क्वाइट रेज, चुपचाप होना और गुस्से में होना, तो ये नेगेटिव नहीं है ना? जस्ट टेल मी. शांत होना और गुस्से में होना, ये तो नेगेटिव हुआ ना? ओके. यस. And he should be lurking in shadows. He should be lurking in shadows. So, which figure of speech it is? Again here S word is repeated. So this is very good. I sound is prominent. So this एक तो S word repeat हो रहा है, तो that is alliteration, and I sound is getting repeated. So that is what? That is assonance. Okay. Yes. Now here sliding through long grass. O sound is prominent here. Sliding through long grass. Again assonance is here. Okay. Near the wall. वेरी गुड. तो ऐसे प्रैक्टिस से आपको आ जाएगा. ओके. नियर द वाटर होल वेयर प्लम डियर पास. प्लम डियर, पी. वेरी गुड. और लास्ट लाइन में देखो, प्लम डियर पास. पी वर्ड इज गेटिंग रिपीटेड. व्हाट फिगर ऑफ स्पीच इट इज? पी वर्ड इज रिपीटेड. Alliteration. Very good. It means you. Which line? Very good. Where plum deer? Very good. Who has answered this question? Shreya, very good. Where plum deer pass? So, okay. So what? E sound is prominent here, so that assonance is also here, and P word is getting repeated, so alliteration is also there. Very good. Okay, just let me know in the next stanza. He should be snarling around houses. Please let me know the figure of speeches. Let me know. Very good. Very good. He should be snarling around houses. Oh word, oh sound is prominent here. Snarling around houses. Should around houses. So assonance hai. Okay, oh sound is prominent here. Okay, very good. At the jungle's edge. So this sentence is continuing in 2 lines. Okay. So what figure of speech it is? That is enjambment. He should be snarling around houses at the jungle's edge, bearing his white fangs, his claws, terrorizing the village. Okay, so one sentence is repeated or not repeated. It is continuing in other lines also. So such figure of speech is what? Enjambment. Enjambment. Okay, enjambment. Understood, everyone? एंजैबमेंट मतलब होता है जैसे अगर कोई सेंटेंस है वो क्या होता है दूसरी लाइंस में भी कंटिन्यू हो रहा होता है एक सेंटेंस कंप्लीट ना होके दूसरी लाइंस में भी कंटिन्यू हो रहा होता है तो वो एंजैबमेंट होता है ओके सो हियर एंजैबमेंट हैज आल्सो बीन यूज्ड अंडरस्टूड एवरीवन चलो अभी नेक्स्ट और आगे हम आएंगे तो हम और अच्छी तरह से इसको समझेंगे Just see here, bearing his white fangs, his claws. What figure of speech is there? Just tell me. Which figure of speech? Bearing his white fangs, as soon as I prominent hai. Very good. Chalo, this one we have completed. Now let's see the other stanza also. But he is locked in a concrete cell. So, which figure of speech is here? Concrete cell. But he is locked in concrete cell. Very good. Assonance is there. Very good. And what another? Which is the another figure of speech? Concrete cell and behind bars. Alliteration. Very good. Stalking the length of his cage. Stalking the length of his cage. Ignoring visitors. So I in last line see I sound is prominent. So this is assonance. Okay. Very good. Now see the last stanza. He hears the last voice at night. He hears the last voice at night. He hears. Which figure of speech it is? He hears. H word is getting repeated. H word. Alliteration. Very good. Then the patrolling cars. And stars with his brilliant eyes. Stares with his brilliant eyes. क्या हुआ? What happened? Okay. Wait. Now is it visible? अब visible है? Okay, wait. Is it visible now? Visible? Okay, I'm reading the line. Last lines are left. I'm reading the line. Just see. And stares with his brilliant eyes. And stares with his brilliant eyes. Which figure of speech it is? Assonance. I sound is prominent here. Okay. And stars with his brilliant eyes. E and I both are prominent. Okay. Stares with his brilliant eyes. So I ज़्यादा prominent है यहाँ पे. Okay. E is also we can hear the sound E also. Okay, so I and E both are prominent here, so assonance is there. Okay, and you can see the last line. You can understand the enjambment from the last 2 lines. And stares with his brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. So one sentence is being continued in these 2 lines. एक sentence बिना किसी punctuation mark के यहाँ तक क्या हो रहा है? Continue हो रहा है. तो that is what? Enjambment. Okay, that is enjambment. Got it, everyone? एक सेंटेंस 2 लाइंस में कंटिन्यू हो रहा है दैट इज कॉल्ड enjambment. Okay, got it? Those who have joined the class late, I think they have got the meaning of all, they have got the idea which figure of speeches have been used in the poem. Got it everyone? Got it? हाँ बोलो. Yes. हाँ. ये हम लाइन वाइज ही देखेंगे बेटा. ऐसे ऐसे पूरी पोएम में कौन सा हुआ है, ऐसे अलग से कोई इसमें यूज नहीं हुआ है फिगर ऑफ स्पीच. जैसे कि जैसे तुमने क्लास 9th में अगर विंड पोएम पढ़ी होगी तो एडवर्सिटीज को इनडायरेक्टली कंपेयर किया गया है, तो हम उसको बोल सकते हैं कि एज अ होल द पोएम इज मेटाफर. लेकिन यहाँ पे ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, यहाँ पे अलग अलग हमको लाइन वाइज ही फिगर ऑफ स्पीचेस दिए हुए हैं. ओके, एज अ होल हम कोई फिगर ऑफ स्पीच यहाँ पे कोई यूज नहीं हुआ है. ओके, सो जस्ट सी द पोएटिक राइमिंग स्कीम ऑफ द पोएम. व्हाट इज द राइमिंग स्कीम ऑफ द पोएम? जस्ट सी. ही स्टॉक्स इन हिज विविड स्ट्राइप्स. तो जस्ट नेम इट ए. ओके, ए और ये स्ट्राइप से क्या राइम कर रहा है? लेट गिव द नेम. सेकेंड लाइन वी आर गिविंग इट बी. AB, very good. Okay, very good. AB is the rhyming scheme. एक बार फिर से देख लो. Stripes, cage, quiet, rage. AB is the rhyming scheme. Okay? नहीं, एक मिनट रुको. Stripe से quiet कहाँ राइम हो रहा है बेटा? Stripe से quiet राइम नहीं हो रहा है, तो ABCB होगा इसका rhyming scheme. What is the rhyming scheme of this poem? AB CB. okay, क्योंकि because A is not rhyming with C. okay, so that is why we will give this line, we will name this line C, and our rhyming scheme is ABCB. okay, now see the next one. He should be lurking in shadows. okay, shadow, so give it A, name it A. okay, again it is ABCB. okay, see the third one. He should be snarling around houses. A. At the jungle's edge. Then again it's B. Then it is not, A is not rhyming with C. Okay, so we give it, name it C. And then B. Edge, village. These are rhyming. These two lines are rhyming. So A, B, C, B. So in whole poem you will find the same rhyming scheme. A, B, C, B. Got it everyone? A, B, C, B. A, B, C, B. Got it? Got the rhyming scheme, everyone? Very good. I hope you all would have understood the rhyming scheme and the poetic devices used in the poem. And your homework is what? You have to write down the definition with their examples. Okay. The poetic devices, you have to write down the poetic devices used in the poem with their definition and example. Yes. हाँ, ABC भी हो रहा है. यस. तो आपको अगर पूछा जाएगा एग्जाम में कि व्हाट इज द राइमिंग स्कीम ऑफ दिस स्टेंजा, अगर आपको अलग अलग स्टेंजा दे दिया जाएगा एंड you would be asked that which rhyming scheme is there, so you can easily name them. Okay, ABCB is the rhyming scheme. Got it everyone? Have you understood? Yes. नहीं, क्यों नहीं बताना पड़ेगा? अगर पूछेगा तो बताना, अगर नहीं पूछेगा तो ऑप्शन आपको दिए होंगे कि इज इट सिमिली और इज इट मेटाफॉर और इज इट एलिट्रेशन और क्या है, जो मतलब 3-4 ऑप्शन आपको दिए होंगे, उसमें से आपको चूज करना पड़ेगा. ओके, सो इफ यू आर नोइंग दैट विच फिगर ऑफ स्पीच हैज बीन यूज्ड, सो यू कैन इजिली आंसर. गॉट इट एवरीवन? जस्ट टेल मी एट लास्ट. आई जस्ट वांट टू नो whether you know simile or metaphor. Do you know simile and metaphor? Simile, metaphor, do you know? Hello? Yes, I think time is over. So we'll end our class here, dear students. Thanks. You don't know simile and metaphor. Okay, in our next class, I'll explain you the poetic devices used in the fire and ice, and I will explain you simile and metaphor also. Okay. So thanks for joining the class, dear students. Being patient. Okay. Always try to join the class. Otherwise, you won't be understand. You won't be able to understand the poetic devices and the explanation. Yeah. Sorry. क्या करना है? Acha, so why do you need Google to, have you understood, means you were not able to understand what have I explained you? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay, 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 beta. I'll send it to you, okay? Thanks for joining the class, everyone. Take care, okay? Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Have you enjoyed the class? Have you enjoyed the class? Okay. Okay, thank you so much for joining, everyone, huh? Thank you very much. Have a nice day.